so sorry. I didn't have the sound on this whole time.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I just realized somebody made a comment.
Oh no.
I'm so
So
sorry.
Miki's fired, and we're gonna start over.
That's totally on me.
Apparently we didn't have sound this whole time.
That's really funny.
Nothing like a little icebreaker. Hey everybody, welcome. This is our offshoot Wednesday show, Digging Deep, and it's where we step away from jewelry for just a little bit and introduce you to different interesting people from the community that we think you should know about. And it's a chance for you to get to know the complexities and all of the interesting things that go into making up our culture here in Albuquerque and in New Mexico. So today we have Chef Liz McKenzie, and she is the owner of Howdy Cakes. And did you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm Liz McKenzie. I'm Diné. I am Red Ochre on Cheeks people, and I'm born for the Mexican people clan. I was born in Gallup, New Mexico, and I've lived in Albuquerque the longest out of moving around.
Awesome. So when did you start Howdy Cakes?
I started Howdy Cakes last August. Throughout the pandemic, it was like I was bartending when it happened, and then suddenly it's like the world flipped upside down, and
especially for that industry.
Yeah, and while everyone was on lockdown, I was like, well, what do I do? So I started. Just started making cakes.
So just started our own business. No big deal.
No. Well, this was like way before that, and someone asked me to make them like a cake topper. I was like, yeah, I guess we could do that. And then they asked for a Baby Yoda cake topper, and so
yes.
Sorry, Grogu, and he's a baby. Come on, but it just turned into me like doing all these ridiculous, elaborate, kind of like sculpted cakes.
Yeah.
And then I was asked to do a wedding cake last August, so that kind of like got it going.
That's a big deal. Wedding cakes?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my mama made my wedding cake, and I think she's a professional chef as well, and I think it nearly broke her. She's back there with the baby. Did it almost break you, Mom?
Yes. Yeah, it was just so daunting, and I was like, well, I should use this to kind of like as my goal. Like by then, I want to be a business and just have a legitimate place besides my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Because my house, like, a lot of bakers, they get health certified, Department of Health certified to do that out of their homes. I have 2 cats, and it was just like, I don't want to.
So where do you bake out of?
I bake out of a commissary kitchen,
mm-hmm.
and it's really cool because there are so many other small businesses that do their food.
Yeah, commissary kitchens are kind of the way of the future for a lot of people, it seems like.
It's super cool, and it's very incubating, and I get to hang out with other cool people, like La Posada by Maggie, and Sacalista Chocolates, a la Mochi, and then I spend a lot of weekends hanging out with the Sunday Bagels people.
Cool.
They're super fun.
So I have questions. I have lots of questions actually, and if you guys have questions, please pop them into the comments because we are watching there now that we're back on track with sound. Sorry about that.
Yep.
So it was kind of like a hobby doing the baking.
Well, I mean, I went to culinary school instead of college,
okay.
And so in order to graduate, you have to intern somewhere. And my aunt and uncle had a custom cake shop in Phoenix.
Oh, cool.
So, and I went to Arizona Culinary Institute in Scottsdale, and I went there to cook, because I really love cooking. Like,
mm-hmm.
people are like, they'll compliment my baking, and I'm like, thanks, but I feel like I kind of like to cook more.
So that
Like,
might branch out into the future then.
yeah, no, definitely.
And when you're doing the sculptural stuff, like the Baby Yoda, is it fondant that you're using?
Well, yeah, no, there's fondant. I make my own because I know a lot of people, they're really grossed out when I suggest something. Oh, like, can we do like a layer of fondant over it? That way I can like, paint on it better. They'll be like, bleh. You're like,
Yeah.
that's like,
So you make your
fondant
own?
screws. Yeah.
That's awesome. I bet it's delicious.
Yeah, I make it out of, marshmallows. So it has like a cute little fluffy taste. And then, I mean, other things could be like modeling chocolate or gum paste. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of mediums to play with.
Speaking of cute and fluffy, can we talk about what's happening right here?
Oh, yeah.
And I love that your beautiful personality and your aesthetic goes into your baked goods. And if you guys look up her Instagram or her website, you will see just how elaborate some of these cakes are that we're talking about and how just cute and happy. For the event, for the Facebook event, we used the unicorn. I used the unicorn one. And then you were showing me one that you haven't posted yet, which we should show them as well. But tell me a little bit about what's happening.
Okay, so oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with red chile. I use it in so many different flavors.
Because it's delicious.
Yeah.
But, last Christmas, I branched out from regular sugar cookies and I decided I wanted to do a red chile sugar cookie.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's happening here.
They're so thick too. They're like Pueblo cookies. You know how Pueblo cookies are always like.
Yeah, they're.
And they're spicy. We were all snacking on them earlier. Let's
I'm
do.
still-
Can we do a little close up on them because they're
That camera's
precious.
pretty good to go.
They're little cacti.
Yeah, people, I mean, there's saguaro, and I know saguaro don't grow in New Mexico, but it's just.
Hey, you went to school in Arizona.
I know. I spent a lot of time in Tucson as a kid. I used to live there, and I love the
Cute.
saguaro, and it's my favorite shaped cookie cutter. Just so adorable.
I love it. They are so thick and yummy. And then we have some cake pops.
Oh yeah, no.
Which leads me to one of the questions that I think we've all been really interested in, and that is how, as a Diné person, are you indigenizing pastries?
Well, I mean, I feel like instead of just, trying to indigenize for indigenizing's sake, I've been trying to utilize the flavors, in a way that makes sense to me.
Yeah. I love that. You're not indigenizing for the sake of it.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes, it's taken to a point where it's like, it's there to be seen and not just like appreciating your culture because your culture is beautiful and full of life and everything. It's more than that, and what you indigenize should be more than that. And so one of my favorite things is using sumac as a part of the filling for cakes.
Can you tell our audience what sumac is? Because not everyone's from New Mexico.
Yeah, sumac berries actually. It's little berry buds that like grow on trees, and so part of
an indigenous plant here in New Mexico.
Yeah, and then for Diné food, it's harvested, dried, you grind it up, and then it's consumed as like sort of a pudding of sorts. But the flavor is very tart, and it goes well with like other berry flavors, and I like to mix it in with raspberry. And use that as
I've
a
heard
cake
it
filling.
described as Sour Patch Kid flavored a lot.
I've never heard that. But
Really?
I like that a lot.
Well, tell us what's in here, because I want to bite into it.
Oh yeah, no, this is the blue corn cake pop.
Blue corn.
I make a lot of blue corn cakes. I love it.
We had to see the inside. I had to take one for the team there.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Self-sacrifice.
How yummy.
Yeah. And then for a lot of cake pops, you're supposed to trim off the caramelization, but you can see I like to leave it in there just because the color is just so beautiful, and
It's so moist.
yeah.
I'm in heaven.
I love the blue corn cake for sure.
So, where are you hoping for your business to be like a year from now?
Oh, a year from now. Ooh.
Not to put you on the spot.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I really just want to, I think within myself, just like start operating with some assurance and confidence. Because, right now I'm still in like the very beginning stages where I'm like, oh, I hope they like it.
Yeah, well, and starting any new business is always really scary.
But I know for sure I really love at least these two items. So instead of being like, oh, like I hope they like my snacks, I need to be like, yeah, they're gonna be great.
But things are, yes, we give them the T.Skies stamp of approval. But if you want to bring us more, just to be sure,
Yeah.
we can do a quality control.
We've got a lot of people here.
And so for anybody that's in the Albuquerque or New Mexico area, how do they get in touch with you? And I know you wanted to talk about the custom orders that you do.
Oh yeah, no, I do. I really love to do custom cakes. If you can't tell, I kind of have an aesthetic. But I mean, I really, some of my favorite cakes I've done have been either like on the more cute side, or they've been kind of like grotesque and something I can draw from my love of early science fiction movies.
Nice.
With the gross slime.
Yes. Oh,
like
that's
fun.
Yeah. Oh, can you actually pull up that picture of the cake and we'll show them the one?
Oh, okay.
Am I allowed? If not, you can show me a different one.
I think I can. It has not yet been...
You can show us another one. I just want to show them an example of some of these sculptural...
I have the Insta up if you just want to scroll through it on my phone on my camera.
Okay. We can do that.
Okay, yeah, no, that one, it was picked up today, but
it's top secret still.
It has not yet been shown to the
We'll show this
person.
This is the Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool.
I know, that one was so fun. That one traveled out to Gallup. Oh, no, that's Twilight. That's
Oh, I don't know anything.
That's my Twilight cake.
Love it. The detail on the face is amazing. Everyone has to go check out her Instagram. Go follow her.
Yeah, I do a lot of weekend sales that are primarily Instagram based. I think I also would like to figure out how to operate better on... Oh, you should swipe to this side on that one.
Oh, it's a little spidey! It's right? Is it a spider? Or
Yeah,
did I miss?
It's a jumping spider.
Okay.
That's cool.
This is another pop culture reference I'm not hip to because I'm old.
The Magic School Bus, which is not an old reference.
Love. What's happening here?
Oh,
this was a question my mom had about the cinnamon. Is that cinnamon?
Yeah, it's a cinnamon stick. That's
cool.
my bizcochito cake.
Oh, yum.
That sounds tasty.
That one is probably one of my favorite tasty ones for sure. This was a red chile pumpkin pie pastry. Yeah, they were like little mini ones. So good.
There's you. Cool. Oh, one more. Awesome. So where can people find you to order? What all can people request from you? Cookies, cakes, like how does it work?
I don't. Okay, so a lot of it is custom, and then I will work with people on kind of price range. If they see something that they like on Instagram, I don't really like to replicate what I've already done. And I don't really like to replicate Pinterest ideas, but I really...
No Pinterest ideas. They're always so unrealistic.
I mean, they're gorgeous and everything, but the thing is, like, if I'm better kind of like off leash and
You're
like
an artist.
You need to be creative.
So do you kind of like sit down with your clients and get an idea of their personality and what they're looking for, and then create from there?
Well, yeah, kind of. Or else, I'll ask them to send me pictures like that they or they want me to draw inspiration from.
Okay.
The cake, I swear you guys should follow the Instagram, Howdy Cakes ABQ, because I haven't yet posted this cake, and I'm really waiting to post it, but the person whom it's for has not seen it yet. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so
They're
yeah.
gonna be really happy with
Yeah,
it.
no.
It's super cool.
That
'cause I
was-
got to see.
I love it so much. But yeah, no, if it's something, that's kind of like within my realm, I'll definitely floor it. But yeah, no, I'm not really into cookies and stuff, but I do weekend sales, so stay tuned on the Instagram, because I do. I'll make a flavor, and then you can pre-order. You have a certain window to order this, and the pickup will be like in a couple days after the
Oh, that's cool.
pre-order has
That's
ended.
fun. So people can kind of like wait and see what this week's flavor is.
Yeah.
I love that. What are some that you've done in the past?
Oh, well, the last one for Valentine's weekend, I did a Neapolitan cake. The bizcochito has been one of them. I did some red velvet heart-shaped cakes. One of my favorites was like a chocolate with mascarpone buttercream, and then like crushed hazelnuts. The blue corn has been. Yeah.
I haven't done sugar for a few weeks. This is killing me. It all sounds so good.
The blue corn has been a kind of like constant. It keeps popping.
Where
up.
do you get your blue corn? Because I make a mean blue cornbread, and I'm always looking for like really good corn milk.
I like the Tamaya blue corn, but I mean, from where I used to get it has stopped. Yeah, so I have to find a new supplier. Yeah.
Okay, so I have another question, and before we kind of wrap up, and that is what you do outside of your cake business, which is teaching.
Oh, yeah, I do a lot of things outside my
Oh, well,
cake.
tell us a few of them. I want to know about that for sure.
But yeah, no, I work at Mountain Mahogany Community School. I teach a cooking class with children 1 day a week in the afternoons, and it's super fun. My kids are 5th grade through 8th grade, and it is pure chaos in physical form. But it's
one kid in the
fun.
kitchen is wild, let alone a whole bunch. What are some of the things you've taught them so far?
Well, I mean, I try and always get them to work on their knife cuts, because, it's just, you cut things.
Because there's nothing better than kids playing with knives.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of like, I said, put that down on the mat. But, it's just kind of like getting them used to the safety and the handling.
Yeah, that's important.
How to cut. So we do a lot of chopping, which drives them bananas, because they like, they're like little like gas molecules. They don't want to do one thing forever. But they are. If they'd hate to admit it, but they are getting better at cutting. But last class we made hummus and tzatziki. We've made fresh pasta. What else? We've made dolmas and cannolis.
You did sushi,
That's
right?
amazing.
Oh yeah, we learned how to use a sushi mat, but instead of fish, because I'm not gonna give them raw fish from the grocery store.
That's all right.
But we use Spam instead.
Oh, but oh my god, I don't know if you guys have had Spam sushi, but it is actually quite delicious.
I mean, it's a Hawaiian staple, the musubi.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's so much fun, very messy. I always have to drink a lot of caffeine before to get on their level.
I have a 1-year-old, I know. And what else are you doing when you're not in the kitchen?
Well, this weekend I'm going to Austin to run my 8th marathon.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I have it. The Austin Marathon, the 2021, was the last one that I ran before March, the Great March of 2020.
Yes, that March.
Yeah. So that was super duper fun, and I'm really nervous because it's been a minute. I'm just unrust everything.
Maybe you'll fall back into it.
Yeah, hopefully.
See, does anybody have any questions out there in the world? Do you have anything that you want to mention before we say bye-bye?
Well, I mean, in addition to Howdy Cakes, my friend Will and I, we've also started a business called Prickly Foods.
Oh.
And just follow Prickly Foods on Instagram.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, Will, he is a friend from, like, many moons ago, like when I was in high school. And he runs the Prickly Pear Festival, which is always in the fall. And I performed like music there a couple years in a row. But then last year was the third year, and he approached me as in like, hey, I want to start a food business based around prickly pear. Like, will you help me develop the products for it? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm already doing 1,000 things.
Awesome.
But yeah, what's one more?
What's one more?
But yeah, no, right now we're working on a line of granola bars that we already do.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're really, 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 really yummy. We do a chocolate pecan prickly pear granola bar, and then we also do it's like a key lime kind of style, but it has coconut and pumpkin seeds and like a vegan marshmallow drizzle. But they're
I'm glad I had lunch before this interview.
For real.
Dang. Well, wonderful. Well, congratulations on all of
Thanks.
that. Being a business owner, being a creative, just everything. We need more people like you in the world.
No,
Making it sweet.
but not too many.
But not too many. Well, thank you all so much. This has been an episode of Digging Deep. It's our Wednesday show, our offshoot, where we take a step away from jewelry and let you meet some of the more interesting people in our community and let you have some insight into New Mexico and who we are here. But we will see you back here tomorrow evening at 5 p.m. for our usual jewelry show. So be sure to tune in, and we'll see you then. Thank you so much.